values for which the function equals 0. So this is also what we call the zeros of the function. So we set the function equal to 0. And we're going to solve this equation for x. So the first thing let's do is we're going to multiply both sides by 4. And what that does is it gets rid of this 4 and that 4 from the left-hand side. Well, 4 times 0 is 0, and then the right-hand side is 8 minus x squared. Now we're going to go ahead and undo the x squared from the right-hand side, so we're going to add x squared to both sides. So we're left with x squared equals 8. Then we're going to undo the squared, so we're going to square root both sides. So we get x equals plus or minus the square root of 8. Now you can reduce that radical down, so I'm going to break down the radicand, which is 8, as a product of two numbers, 4 times 2. The square root of 4 is 2. So your final answer in exact form is plus or minus 2 squared of 2. That's what makes that function a 0. Let's come over to example D. We'll set the function equal to 0 and solve for x. In this case, we want to find out what would x make that 0, so we're going to factor it. We're going to use the t-chart, and we're going to say what are the factors of 12 that add to negative 7? Well, that would be negative 3 and negative 4. So we'll set those factors equal to 0, and we will solve them for x. So I'm going to get plus 3 on both sides. So one of the zeros is 3. Add 4 to both sides. Most of you probably do this part in your head, but that's fine. And that's your other 0. So your two answers for that problem is x is 3 or x can be 4.